Good evening, everybody. I'm your host Hoodlum, and today we are going to be getting to some more of our WWII Scandinavian Empire campaign. So, as you can see, we are working on the French invasion, and I'm going to try and take Paris before we actually have to fight them. So, you see right now, the Germans are fighting along the Maginot, which, as you know, is not a very effective way to blitzkrieg Paris. But from my knowledge of history, going through Brussels is the best route because of the plains right around here, just a little bit of forest. And so that's going to be what my plan is. We're missing production on fighters, that's fine. We filled out some of our need for towed artillery, which is pretty good. Let's see, just looking around here, we have a lot of troops deploying around to Smolensk. So that is interesting. I'm gonna change it over to, or is this Smolensk? I don't know the name of the states. Okay, Svealand. That's the one I had them in before. I don't really know where Smolensk is, personally. Yeah, we have our troops. They're convoying over. Hopefully we're avoiding the British Navy while we're doing this. It would truly be a tragedy to lose all of our troops immediately on this initial attack. So we're looking here, our justification, it's going through August 24th. Alright. So, I was reading up, and it turns out the reason you want to keep normal generals is because they learn more unique traits such as hill fighter and mountaineer. Like, this wouldn't be available if we had field marshals. So that's a note. Field marshals, I think you should only promote them when it's absolutely necessary, after reading up on it, from my experience. I'm going to go for decryption for the combat advantage, so I think that'll be helpful. Looking here. Okay, Germany's going into Czechoslovakia. That's going well. It's good for Germany. I don't understand why you can't come to individual peace if it's a part of, see, current wars. We have the German-Czechoslovakian war right here. However, the United Kingdom's a part of it, so it won't immediately have a full surrender, peace conference, etc. because of the way the game is currently set up. I hope the Czechoslovakians don't hold out too long, because if too many German resources are expended just attacking here, it'll have a pretty large effect on how effectively we can take over France. So, looking here, we're all staged, getting ready. Alright. Okay. And as soon as we're ready, things are going to go in our favor. See, we have 45 convoys, 67, we're using 22 for trade and supply. 45 remain unused. Looking here, it looks like we're shipping supplies over through this area, and for some reason to Venezuela. Hopefully we don't lose too many convoys just going around like that. That could very easily happen to us, which would not be good. Okay, so we have our troops there. They're mostly stationed on the border here. Okay, so the thing is we're going to set up our second offensive line right here. Okay, so we're going to pause. I wish there was a simplified terrain map mode. I think that would be a very useful attachment in this game. Okay, I don't understand why it's not being made. Do I have to? Alright, I'll just declare war on Brussels and see where we go from here. So, we already justified our war goal. We're already at war with them, so it won't really matter. Don't want to call in our German allies. Okay, it already got immediately merged, so it's going in. Attacking Belgium. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully punching through Belgium's the best choice. I don't know how it's going to end up for us. Yeah, we have 208. We don't have air superiority. Important to note. Germans are coming over to our aid, which is both good and bad at the same time. None of this will go directly to us. We're just kind of getting in some participation this way. Okay, we have our improved infantry equipment. That's good, that's good. Still 1938. I was hoping to start up weapons too, but it looks like that's an unrealistic goal. Looking around here, mobile warfare. Already got Fighter 1 being researched, which is priority. I'm going to go for encryption because it's a short tech to research and it can only help. Okay, we've put in hour 23. Put our foot in. I think this battle's gonna take quite a while. At least we're fighting force, so we know we're getting no, we're not getting bonuses because we don't have a force bonus. Possibly we're learning how to fight in forest better, which I think would be good for us. Apparently there's low supply in this region. That's not good. Let's see. Are there any French brigades? I wish this interface was a little bit expanded because I can't really tell a whole lot of what's going on in there. We have a lot of soft attacks, so we know we're doing damage. We don't know how much damage we're doing, however. This will be an interesting battle. We're doing assaults. 4th International. Number of communist delegates from around the world met in Paris for a founding conference laying the groundwork for what has been known as the 4th International Crisis. So he's trying to assassinate Trotsky right now. Hopefully he's less than successful. I'd love to see some disunity amongst the Russians early in the game. That'd be pretty helpful for us for our eventual invasion of Russia. Let's see. Weapons. Can't really do anything with that. I don't really see signal company coming in handy. I think a field hospital would be most advantageous because we only have so many units to deploy. So I'm gonna go with that. So there's my idea. Alright. Hopefully the Italians are a little bit more successful on the southern front. Okay, so yep, second offensive line. Thank you. And everybody assigned to it. Okay, so we're gonna try and deploy 5 immediately. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Send them right down. They're not fully trained, but they'll become trained soon enough. Okay, we have military youth. That'll be helpful. Well, they're threatened. Okay, considering strategic value of the Scandinavian region to British defensive efforts, it's debated possibility. We greatly changed political. Okay, so they're planning on invading us. I'm gonna go for our army effort. We need to build up a homeland army. That's something I've been thinking about between videos. So I think what I need to do is build up a singular radio station right here in Vestlandet, and maybe in Skåne, just to see if there's anything going on in our straits. Looks like things are going well. I'm not too worried per se. Okay, I think we're finally getting through to the Czechs here. Maybe we're not. Taking Prague ASAP would be great. Looking around here, we're finally beating them down. Taking a lot of casualties at the beginning of the game. Okay, so looking here, we have 0 participation for our whole 2 casualties. And that's because they're bombing everything, and we can't really do anything about that. I really think bombing participation's overpowered in this game because it kind of screws over everybody else in this game. And it's not a fun mechanic to deal with when you can't use it at all. I don't know, I'll look into seeing what I can do bombing-wise. Yeah, we have an interwar bomber. I think I'll just go with naval bombers. Blow up some of the navies that I'll have to deal with throughout the game. There's a need filled there, so I'll just go 10 down there. Something's going on in southern Sweden. Okay, we're being invaded somewhere. I can't really tell because of the way this game does this. It's kind of weird to me. Okay, so please go out. We've sunken 1 ship, or we've assisted in sinking that ship so far, which is good for us. Let's see. Look at our navies. I don't really know where you're invading from, that's the thing. Are you invading this province, Scotland? I don't think I could do anything about that. I mean, it's not a lot of population, so it doesn't really matter, but it's weird how this works. There's a Finnish unit there. Okay. I don't know how that affects me. Let's see. Looking around, we have our singular submarine. Who's hidden? Southern Norway's being invaded now. No, don't. Why did you go on boats? Oh my gosh. I did not order you to go into boats. That's one thing I don't understand about this game. Thank you, but no thank you. That is not at all what I would have wanted. Okay. Just get on the ground. gosh. Okay. Get over there. We're railroading around. Can I just keep you right there? No, apparently not. I don't like the way the game does garrisoning. Like, you can't give them a specific location to go to. This is a one long battle. Okay, Trickster, it's being learned slowly. Winter Specialist not here. Okay, so our general right here, Eric off Edholm, he's doing well. Okay. Still don't understand how these invasions work, because I can't see them. Oh no. Just swim around. You come here, and go back here. Alright. Interesting the way this game does that. Okay, let's put down some more units in this. I'm gonna have to garrison probably all of my coastal provinces. Okay, I don't want to save it like that. So let's start garrisoning, which is not fun. Alright, that's everything in my entire country, all garrisoned. Ugh. So looking here, surplus 64, we're not importing any of that. No exports. Exporting, yes. Exporting, yep. I'm looking here, shift click that all the way to the bottom. Let's see, is this battle finally over? Okay, we're slowly beating them up. Okay, our military rods, I've really got to get rid of those. Let's see. Let's grab them all. Okay, so we got all of those guys. They're all selected. Okay. Change division template to armor for Lorgan. We got the towed artillery. Just go ahead, all of you. Okay, they're all supposed to be. Okay, please. Okay, there we go. It's clicking, 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 clicking. Alright. We've deployed as much artillery as we can. Hopefully that'll boost up the soft attack on our assault here slightly. Once their organization gets to 0, I don't see them being able to defend that much longer, though. As far as I know, we almost have Trickster. there's a field marshal, so he's not learning as much. So looking here, from my perspective, we're building up a lot of traits. We are getting Trickster. I don't know if we're getting Ranger or not. That just looks like it's almost done being trained. But it looks like it's going to be good for us. Anywho, thank you all for joining me. I've been your host, Hoodlum. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. I don't know. Let's see how long this battle's going to last exactly. 15 days. It could last forever for all I know. Anywho. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Please let me know if you guys are enjoying the series. I saw there were some issues with the thumbnail. I looked over it. I decided to change it out with a different flag that kind of matched the 3 crowns that Sweden used to have to represent the 3 kingdoms of Scandinavia, which is Denmark, Norway, and Sweden. So I felt like that was a little bit more appropriate. Thank you guys for commenting and let me know that was a little bit uneasy for some of you. I hope you all have a wonderful day.